What is the sluttiest thing you've ever done? Alright, y'all are gonna want to stay to the end. This shit gets crazy. Slept with a guy I knew and had slept with before. It was awful and hands down the worst sex I'd ever had. Texted my male friend about how shit it was and how sad I was about it. It was really rough and was verging on rapey. Male friend comes around to cheer me up. End up banging and having the best sex of my life about 4 hours after the worst sex of my life. Edit. Also probably the time I accidentally had an orgy. 3 threesomes. In 3 days. A gift for my husband's milestone birthday. Went to a gay bathhouse and was in the porn room jacking off. I wasn't even really in the mood. Just bored. Noticed a lot of guys are watching me instead of the porn. Didn't want to be rude, so I just got gangbanged. Got a couple weird ones. Go decide for yourself. Got with someone I didn't find attractive right before a big test because I was stressed out. Was my second year in high school. Alright. Finger my friend's younger sister in a hot tub. With him in it. Sheesh, okay. Messed around with my second cousin. Oh god. At my defense, I only knew her 2 weeks. Bro, that don't help. Slept with 4 different guys. In less than a week across 3 different states. 2 of them were only a few hours apart. Shit, that gotta be a record or something. Blew every guy in my high school baseball team in 1 hour. Shit, I take that back. This must be a fucking record. I was the mouth at a glory hole set up for an evening. Getting freaky. I banged a dude behind the chips at Quiznos. He was on the clock. You know what I'm saying? Shout out dude at Quiznos. Oh man. It's my sluttiest and my proudest moment of my life. When I was 16, I dated a longtime friend. Her dad still calls me son-in-law. 2 years later, we end it, and 2 years after that, her little sister turns 18, and I asked my ex if I could talk to her little sister. She approved, so I dated her for about a year, and we ended it. After about a year and a half, I started talking to their little sister when she turns 18, and again talked to her for about a year before we called it quits. All relationships ended well, and we still hang out amongst ourselves. Christmas Eve 2015, they called me for a party and gave me the best Christmas present I will ever get. 3 sisters and me. Apparently, they had no idea what to get me, so the youngest of the 3 suggested that jokingly, and it ended up panning out. God damn, shout out Gen 3, dang! I fucked a girl for an iPod Touch. Gave a hand job. In exchange for a half-eaten burrito. Shit, I wonder if it was worth it. Sniffed my sister's panties once. Oh man. Boy, was she mad. Probably because she was still in them. And our whole family was there. It really made the rest of the funeral pretty awkward. What the fuck? 2 friends of mine who were about to get married asked if I would participate in a threesome with them. So I did, then went back home where I was still living with my ex-boyfriend while I worked out new living arrangements. He was asleep when I came home, so I crawled into bed with every intention of going to sleep. He apparently had a different agenda and we ended up having sex. So I had sex with 3 different people in the course of about 2 hours. Whoops. I'm honestly super slutty, so I have a lot of stories, but the most recent one was the night that I had a date with a guy that I was really looking forward to, but he never showed up. I assumed he ghosted me. I got myself looking all pretty for nothing. I was totally bummed. I didn't want to waste a Saturday, so I texted this guy who I knew didn't live far from me and asked if he wanted to hang out. I went over to his place, got super wasted, and had raunchy sex with him. Apparently, when I was drunk, I told him I wanted to actually date him because when I woke up, he kept referring to me as his girlfriend. Also, not long after I left his place that morning, the guy who I thought ghosted me texted me from a different number and told me his phone broke and he was really sorry that he got a new one. So I dumped the new guy I slept with. I don't even remember telling him I wanted to date him. It was totally a one night stand type thing. I ended up going on another date with the first guy. Oops. Had missionary sex for the sole purpose of procreation. You dirty whore. A long time ago, I set up a week for myself where Monday, had sex with friends with benefits number 1. Tuesday, had sex with friends with benefits number 1, then went to friends with benefits number 2's place for sex. Wednesday, had sex with friends with benefits number 3. Thursday, could not line anything up. Damn. Friday, got a blowjob from friends with benefits number 4. I was pretty sad I could not get Thursday nailed down. Holy shit, this man's the fucking GOAT. Oh gosh, alright, this is a long one. Had unprotected sex. Well, it was a 3-way. The kind with 2 dicks. With this nasty strung out junkie with open track marks down her arms. We were sitting at the bar and I told the girl next to me if she wanted to sit next to me, she had to fuck my friend and I. She agreed. One problem. We were all drunk. Too drunk to drive, especially her Poe's car with no tail brake lights. So we sat her in the driver's seat in case we got pulled over. She was driving, but she only pushed the pedals. My buddy took the wheels. I smoked crack in the back seat. We turned down her road and we were greeted by a circus of cops. Seems her neighbor was involved in a hostage situation. They just waved us through to her parking lot. Phew, we made it, but my dick won't work, so I just pissed on this poor woman's back as she stuck her ass up for me to fuck her from behind. I was struck with a horrible pain in my stomach. Seems the crack loosened up my opiate-induced constipation. I fucking destroyed this poor woman's bathroom with my shit. I'm not even fucking joking. It was like a full-grown man's forearm shot on my ass with about another week's worth of shit. I'm sure I lost a few pounds at that point. I went and passed out on her couch only to wake up completely alone in this strange place. I vaguely recalled laying down on this couch. I had a beer. I know I did. It's gone now. I stumble out the front door and I see my buddy's ass bouncing around on this chick. They moved it from the bedroom to her car. I knock on the window. Turns out they accidentally locked themselves out smoking. Shame, they should have smoked inside like I did, so I decided to leave. As I walked past the cops, still negotiating. As I got close, they jumped on me and dragged me across the street and threw me into the grass median of the road. They pat me down, thank God I'm not holding, and asked what's in my back pocket. It was the girl's keychain, house key, car key, whatever other keys. They let me go. I threw this chick's keys into the wood behind her neighbor's apartment complex. After that, I called my mom to pick me up. Achievement unlocked. New power. AIDS. Oh my god, this story fucked me up. My time is here. It was November of 2016. This ultimate douchebag drunk messages me on Facebook. When are you giving me a blowjob? He asked. 30 minutes later, I was in the back of his vehicle, fingering his butthole with his cock in my throat. My fingers smelled like booty hole for a good week. Damn. Some guy on the dance floor said he liked my tongue piercing, and what with his Prince Albert pierced dick, we could have some really good sex. I said I'd like to try that, and we were in his bed about 10 minutes later. Not sure if I ever caught his name. I hate this term. I was unfaithful to several boyfriends through my youth, so I guess that's slutty. My friend used to bang a new guy every night. It was frightening because dangerous, but even then, I didn't think she was a slut. Y'all were definitely some sluts, man. This thread gave me an STD. Nah, I feel exactly the same way, whoever wrote that. I feel you. Alright, y'all. On that note, I'm gonna end the video. This shit was crazy, but thank you for tuning in. If you stayed to the end, please like and subscribe. That would do me a huge favor to get started up and going.
Thank you. Have a blessed day or night. Peace out.